Hello, salutations, what it do? It's Dr. Gamer off out the Durag game, know the vibes, like, subscribe, let's get it. We are back once again. Started my day at 9 in the morning for a stream because of Gotham Knights. Figured might as well stay up, be productive. Banged out 2 videos and was like, we'll just go live on Avengers. What's up, chat? What it do, Capte 89? What's up, Dante? What up, Tizzle, JJ, Lucky Raygun, Jace? What it do? This soldier's gonna be cool, yeah. Not as early for you. Yeah. for a live stream, yes. Most of my viewers aren't even up until 12, according to YouTube analytics. And I only woke up at 8:30. So yeah, that was pretty early. What's up, Ant? What's up, Jesse West? Do you think next week Winter Soldier She-Hulk would come in? Not at all. I'm not expecting any content whatsoever this month. What's up, Ricardo? What's up, Anno? What to do, Raider Rich? Shout out to all my defenders. Make sure you smash that like button. Helps with the algorithm. What's up, Jorge? How you doing? Chillin'. What's up, Michael? What's up, Spider-Man? Welcome back, Mr. Clean Kids. What's up, Z Tankin? First of all, we gotta give a very, very special birthday shout out in the chat today. What's up, H-Town? I don't think they're here right now, but regardless, it is Doomkiller HD and Trix Ridiculous's birthdays. They have birthdays on the same day, so definitely wish them a very happy birthday. If you follow them on social media, make sure you pop over there, wish them a very happy birthday on their special day. How you doing, H-Town? What's up, Lawrence? Waiting for nothing to happen? Yes, sir. That is the event. That is the Avengers way. It's also Miss Spring from also with the Doomkiller HD's crew. Spring Roll. Her birthday as well. Have you watched I Am Groot? I didn't even know it was, I have no idea it was even out. I've been trying to get through Sandman and Better Call Saul. What's up, LA? What's under the Durag? My head and my Infinity Stone. What do you think we're getting today? Probably nothing or probably something. We already got another. We already know the third Iron Man, the third summer skin, the third and final summer skin is dropping tomorrow. So I'm just waiting for them to actually post something that we care about. So I'm going to wait until about 1 o'clock for Avengers to say something. That's usually around the time they roll out new updates. If they have anything. You stop playing Avengers? I've been playing, we did a Lego Marvel, but I've been playing a lot of multiverses lately. I'm definitely looking to get into multiverses full time. My multiverses streams have been getting bigger and bigger, and there should be content dropping for multiverses next week. I think season 1 might start next week, so I definitely will be diving into some Rick and Morty peak verses. That's right. What's up, NBA Dreams? Mike Fury, what do you do? Spring shine indeed. What do you generally like more, Marvel or DC? Definitely DC. Marvel has grown on me, and then the MCU has kind of grown out of me. But I generally lean DC most of my life. mainly because of Batman. But Marvel, the main thing that ties me to Marvel are the X-Men. The X-Men was basically my introduction to comics. So I always have a special place for Marvel, no matter how mid the MCU becomes, because I just love the X-Men. And is it's okay as a free nameplate. That's is there some ability? What do you do, Dreezy? More DCO, please. Apparently, DC is trying to pull a Marvel after they just nuked a bunch of their shows and movies. Apparently, they're trying to do a whole 10-year plan like the MCU is doing. Yeah, Captain is definitely loyal to Avengers. When I was setting up my Gotham Knight stream this morning, this man Captain was running the raid. He is dedicated. I don't even run the raid unless it's Thursday. If they could get DC right, it could be better than the MCU. Absolutely. Because some of the best comic book films have been DC, but they just so happen to always be Batman movies. Marvel like left them behind for a while, but this is definitely the time. If they want to catch up to the MCU, now's the time. Chill tank. This man is dedicated. What up? What up? Out here grinding? I'm definitely out here grinding. We on stream number 2. It's crazy out here. Still getting it. Still waiting the dev blog. Yeah, sadly yes. Can you read comics online? Yes, you can read pretty much anything online these days. Some things you definitely shouldn't be able to, like how to make explosives. You can read anything online. Dual 12, appreciate that sub. I would do right, gang. Usually, I would utilize websites to read manga, but they have similar websites set up for you to read comic books, like how you can pretty much just read all of the manga that comes out. There's similar sites for Marvel and DC comics. At one point I was catching up on Rebirth for DC, all online. What comics do you recommend for first timers? If you're looking to dive into comics for the first time, I would personally I would it would depend on what you're into. My favorite comics are not actually Marvel or DC, apart from some of the earlier X-Men stuff. I love like the Watchmen. I love the Sandman, Wanted, V for Vendetta. You know, that's usually that's kind of my thing. But Batman has some of the best comics. Pretty much, look earlier than 2010 for comic books for Marvel and DC. What's up, Craig? Welcome back. The Killing Joke is great. Marvel has some interesting runs. You might want to check out the original Infinity Saga. The comic version of the Infinity Saga. Dark Knight Returns, very good. Alan Moore Swamp Thing is OD. He went to 161 to 170 in power level, going on mission chains. Yeah, my Jane is at 174 thanks to the Tachyon Anomaly event. Yeah, cause the thing with comics is that there's so many different writers, so many different styles. Yeah, it'd be easier to just look for a specific character. Obviously, Spawn, one of my favorite characters, so I'll look up some Spawn stuff. Early release Spider-Man classic. King of Black comics are pretty good. Not gonna lie. Yeah, is there? Don't forget if you want to get to some Black comics, Static Shock, early Static Shock. K-Hawk out next week. Ran with Iron Team was OP. Beat the OLT in about 3 minutes. Beat the OLT in about 3 minutes. That's not possible. New Stat Comics pretty good too. Not the troll, but Midnight Sun should have been a phone game. I mean, if it was a mobile game, it would definitely be out by now. That is for sure. What's up, Treasure Valentine? Currently is being held up by apparently last gen. If you didn't hear, Midnight Suns was delayed until next year. It is unclear when it's dropping on last gen, but current gen is delayed until next year. Marvel also has a great Darth Vader run if you're into Star Wars. Seen on Nightwing comic book. Which particular ones? Nightwing's a cool character. You can pretty much find good comic runs for any character. I like Nightwing. If you're trying to get into Batgirl. Spider-Man mods on Friday. Yes, sir. 2 more days until Spider-Man Remastered drops on PC. Cannot wait to see those mods. Oh, do you have to wait because of last gen? Yeah, Gotham Knights was like, you know what? Yeah, we're dumping last gen. We got to get this game. We got to get this game out. What do I think of the Winter Soldier? I think he's a cool character. Definitely Cop and Tasm 2 mod. I'm waiting for them Black Cat mods. That's what I'm waiting for. We're gonna go crazy with these when these mods go up. There's a Cake Marvel's now Midnight Buns. Don't know why games like that won't just drop. Everyone. So, because I can sympathize kind of with the game developer's position. Because unfortunately, because of the pandemic and all of the delays and the issues with the supply chain, the next gen launch wasn't as successful as in years past in terms of accessibility, because so many people were having trouble actually getting their hands on it. So game developers are in this position where optimally they should be making stuff for next gen, but because of all the scarcity, last gen is also very lucrative and kind of too lucrative to ignore for a lot of games. So they've been trying to do both. Now we're about 2 years in, so we're seeing more and more games go away from it, but there's still enough people on last gen to justify development on it. Played the raid with a guy yesterday that one shot claw twice. Hacker. The naked Black Cat mods are going to be crazy. Absolutely. Are they doing auto events non-hero bound? Nope. Certain events. Alex clarified that they're basically making sure that people aren't leveling up through the events too fast. So most of the events are going to slow you down in terms of power leveling. So the Tachyon Anomaly event, the best part about it is that you can stack all the rewards on the one character in addition to the Tachyon Anomaly, the Tachyon Surge Gear. Other events are going to be hero bound. Early August, they said. It's technically still early August. This is why you guys Suicide Squad is not coming out on last gen. True, but even then they still had to delay it until next year. But it already looks pretty polished just from that trailer that we got. Lego Marvel was a realistic style game, would have been one of the greatest of all time. True. It would just have Bucky and get over with. True. Am I going to stream Spider-Man PC? I do not have a gaming PC. I could play Spider-Man on PS5, but I don't have a gaming PC. But I definitely plan on posting some of those mods they come up with. 2024 will be the end of last gen, so you guys don't have to worry about anything. Half your paycheck just went on pre-orders. Holy. Hopefully by next year, Sony and Microsoft get this shortage taken care of. Absolutely. Hope there's a Bully Maguire mod. Oh, you know they're gonna be. You have 2 kids. Oof. It's tough. What's up, Herb? Think the 2 characters are Wanda and Strange? Hope so. This generation of consoles definitely should last an extra year or 2, though. Yeah, PS4 is still legit. I mean, I never want to go back to playing a PS4 because just of how much better the PS5 experience is. But it's still a really good, machine, and the games can look really good on it. Am I covering Gotham Knights? I've been covering Gotham Knights for a while. We just did a Gotham Knight stream this morning, in fact. So yeah, definitely check out. Definitely head over to my channel. Check out some of the playlists I have set up for other games that I cover. We're definitely going in on the DC stuff. PS3 Fatty is better. What's up, William? Early August, release the vlog on the 23rd. Early August could be September 1st. Look for the racist Valor in his fade, but couldn't find it. You couldn't find it? That picture is everywhere. By Odin's fade. I'll pull it up right now. One of the low points of Marvel Comics in the recent era. I still can't believe they actually published this. By Odin's fade, I command you. I'll send you a link to our black people, because this post is actually hilarious. Couldn't pay me. Say that with a straight face. The effortless swagger of a black teen. Holy. Have I watched the new Predator movie, Prey? Not yet. I haven't jumped in my pirate ship yet, because I'm definitely not getting Hulu. What up, Mighty? No, it's racist, but that's funny. It's hilarious. Incredibly racist. That entire comic is hilarious. It is ridiculously racist, but it is very hilarious. It is very much hilarious. Thor swagger. That comic is so original. My ideas are comics. That's the thing. The problem is that they're not hiring people with talent. they're just Marvel and DC comics are at this point have just been pumping out just fodder. Marvel in particular just pumping out fodder for the MCU. They don't care about the quality. They just hire people who are off Twitter or Instagram or Tumblr. You know, they're more activists than actual artists. They don't even care about the art. They don't care about the artwork. They don't care about the story. They're just like, we just need to get some comics out there. That comic curse is upon us. Marvel is just farming stuff for MCU content. I bet that guy was like, yeah, we're being real progressive. We're showing Miles Morales as Thor. Look how progressive I am. Meanwhile, exposing that he's actually super racist and doesn't know any black people. Black Canary movie. Yep, I heard Black Canary and the and Green Lantern for HBO Max is still on. They're not getting canceled. Did I watch Birds of Prey? Unfortunately, I did. It was not very good. Hate to be in the Marvel comic building. When that came out, they probably say anything about Miles' story VP in the meeting, and everyone turns around and looks at you. Why does your Marvel's Avengers PS4 game crash after a long while playing? Because it is Marvel's Avengers. Also, it's on PS4, so unfortunately your stability is not going to be as good if you're on a PS4 on Avengers. Avengers in general isn't that well optimized. You might have an older PS4. You might just be running into a lot of particle effects. Appreciate that sub, Aaron. Welcome to Durag Gang. I remember when I was still playing on PS4 version of Avengers, I did the hammer spin. Appreciate that sub, Robot Pim. Welcome to Durag Gang. I did a hammer spin with Thor, and the game that my PS4 couldn't handle everything that was happening on screen because I had Pim attached to it, and the game just crashed. It just couldn't handle it. That's why I switched to PS4. Just put an SSD in your PS4, you'll be fine. That too. So they had shoes. They literally, yeah, they actually did. They had shoes hanging from the telephone wire in Black Asgard. I got the image right here. What are you waiting on today? We are waiting for the development blog. So we can learn more about the next content coming to Marvel's Avengers. This is Hood Asgard. They speak in rhyme. There's graffiti everywhere, and there are sneakers hanging from the telephone poles. You probably watched one Kendrick Lamar video and said, yep, research is done. That's literally what happened. They literally watched a rap video and were like, yep, that's Asgard. This was an authentic attempt at making a Miles Morales What If comic. They thought they were actually being progressive here. This would have been amazing if it was satire, but it was actually sincere. Bet the dude who wrote this thought he was doing something cool with black people. I bet the dude who wrote this has Black Lives Matter in his Twitter bio. This man thought he was doing something. Not sure if you're interested in this, but you had to step away for a moment. Have they said anything about the blog update being delayed past first part of August? They have not made any statement, unfortunately, so far. It has been radio silence in regards to the dev blog since the last time Nick made a statement. I've been checking Nick's statements so far. The last comment he's made was about the Prime drops on Twitch. He has not made a comment about the blog or anything, and we're still waiting for it to actually be posted. Maybe they'll post it in half hour or so. We'll see. Welcome to Rapsguard. This is the new roadmap. Forward to Cake Hawk next week. Thank you everyone for coming in. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Help to support the channel. They're free, easy, takes about a second. If you want to get any of this merch, ! Merch in the chat, ! Join to become a member, access some awesome membership perks. like badges, emotes. You get early access to videos. And you, of course, get access to the coveted Discord that everybody is trying to get into. And you could also just drop a dono. Helps me keep the channel alive and keeps food on my table. Gotta run runway first with the big guy. Yeah, I think I could get to 175 on Jane Foster tomorrow. I'm at 174 now. And I only need 2 gear pieces to drop at 165. What race am I? I am North Korean. Pure 100% North Korean. You remember when they were turning Gwen Stacy in every character? For real. At least it wasn't this bad. Sure are waiting a lot for Bucky to come. They sure are taking their sweet time. What's the link? So we got ! Join. That'll get you set up if you want to be a member. Have fun in that private Discord. We get pretty crazy in there. We also have tips and cheese about Marvel's Avengers that I don't share on the channel just in case it gets nerfed. You know how it is. Appreciate that sub, Chronic. Welcome to Durag gang. If you want to support the channel as well, another way, ! Donate. That helps me out a lot. That money goes directly to me instead of YouTube. YouTube usually takes about 50%, but that one goes directly to me. Have I seen Nope? I have not seen Nope. I've heard mixed things. I've heard some people say Nope is amazing. I've heard other people say it's terrible. I don't know, but I don't know which. But I didn't want to go to the theaters to see it. So once I find a link, once I take a vacation on a pirate ship, I will make sure I see Nope. But I'm behind on some stuff. I'm still trying to catch up on Sandman and Better Call Saul. I just finished the Terminal List. Apparently, I Mid Groot is out. Bucky Jamal Barnes. Is that the black Bucky? Captain Ice is a hit. Avengers is going to be down bad. I mean, Avengers is always down bad, so I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. You're Australian with one European, Spanish, Greek, and Scottish name. Thanks, Mom. You should definitely thank your mom, Mookie. It makes you unique. 1, 2, 3 movies to go for viruses. Nope, it's trash. Physically, kids doesn't like it. Am I going to watch Prey? If I can find a way to watch it without buying a Hulu subscription, I'll try it. I heard it's okay. Sounds good as Get Out, but it's better than Us, which was mid. Well, that's good because Us was Us was like 75% of Us was really good, and then and then the rest was really bad. Get Out was masterful. I loved it. Nope was good and hilarious but confusing. Crystal the Dynamics. That is accurate. Bucky Jamara Barnes is 10 times as powerful but can't swim. What up, Harold? What up, Harold? What'd you miss? That's the beauty of Marvel's Avengers. You have missed nothing. Us was disturbing. Is this a concept art? This is a concept art. I forgot who designed it. But this is a concept art that I found for Bucky that I thought looked cool. And if they made this look like the Avengers one, I think that would be awesome. Road to 20K. We're actually almost to 15K. We're closing in on 15K subs as we speak. Can I be your daddy? Unfortunately, I cannot. I'm not trying to have any kids right now. I'm just trying to focus on my career before I settle down and reproduce. So no adoptions. You know your shield when you drop a 20 on this game every month. Nah, a true shield would drop at least 50. Charles Logan concept art. Thank you, Uncle Casual. New hero, eventually. Hopefully. Opinion on Morbius, one of the best memes of the year. Only Labs cover 2023. CD going to announce some Miles Morales as Thor skin. Oh my god. I think the devlog will be here today. I think there's a chance it drops today. More likely tomorrow. More likely Friday. Most likely September. Because the Mies and Morbius over. Morbius was just terrible. Yeah, not a good movie, but a great meme. Can you get a shout out to you guys tomorrow at church tomorrow? Any other playable heroes being considered for the game? Currently, the playable heroes in development that we know of are She-Hulk, Winter Soldier, and Captain Marvel. There are at least 2 other heroes currently in development that we don't know about. And some are speculating it's Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch. But it could also be Ant-Man, it could be the Wasp. We don't know, but we do know they are developing at least 2 more heroes right now that we don't know about from the leaks. Will I go to church with you? Definitely not. Do I have any insider info? I do. But the only insider info that I haven't shared yet, I can't tell you. Everything else I pretty much put in a video already. Copy and paste Captain America. They're completely different characters, so not possible. Would you rather have Avengers at its peak, like everyone's playing it, but Gotham Knights is trash, or keep it how it is? I would much rather have Avenger. Well, so I'm assuming that if Avengers is at its peak, that means it doesn't suck in terms of getting out content on time and it being buggy. Like definitely for the benefit of my channel, Avengers being very popular is much better for me than Gotham Knights being good. So if Avengers was like amazing and peak and doing amazing, I would rather have that because that would help my channel a lot more. Thoughts on people named Jonah? Some of them are okay. I like Jonah Hill. What do I think about Marvel Phase 4? Well, it's not over yet, but we'll see how Wakanda Forever is, but so far I'd say is phase mid. Only $5 away for the massive 2023 league. What up, Precision? Welcome back. What's up, Bruno? Welcome back. Appreciate y'all stopping through. Just hanging out, waiting for Marvel's Avengers to actually release some content, or at least a vlog. That Gotham Knights video has you a bit more excited. Oh man, yeah, that Red Hood trailer was dope. when Red Hood went Super Saiyan, I was like, whoa, they got this man shooting Kamehamehas out here. I'm like, oh, they going crazy. That made me want to play Red Hood second instead of Batgirl. Not gonna lie. See, holding Thor as hostage. They legit are. Next character is Quicksilver, and his previous skin is Ezra Miller. Have I heard of the Sea of Thieves movie? I've heard of the game. What is the Sea of Thieves movie? Is the game Sea of Thieves? See model design. I'm still holding out on hope that was fan art. I don't believe that was the real MODOK design. No way. No Way Home #1 for you in Phase 4, definitely. Big Winter Soldier is going to play like Goku and DBZ Kakarot. Cap Day, speak of facts. Cap nice hit. Avengers are going to lose players for a while. Oh, for sure, but it depends on what they're doing in October. There's a lot of room for Avengers once again. Once again, the path is clear for Avengers. If they have actual content in October, they don't have any competition until the end of October. That bump Red Hood up on your list. Do I know Barnabas Chase Hill? Never heard of him. Everyone to play Red Hood, but people was counting on him before. Appreciate the sub. Goes so I can do it again. Yeah. I don't know why people were mad about the whole soul power thing. I didn't care. I just thought his combat looked stiff. But if I can be throwing out Kamehamehas, I'm good with that. Turn on the Low was good. The story just long because a lot of people don't know them. No, the problem with the Eternals is that they had too many characters. That was the main problem with the story. It was too it was too many characters. They didn't have time to develop the villains. They didn't have time to develop the characters that actually mattered. If they had reduced it by like 5 characters, Eternals would have been a really good movie. It was fan art. Yeah, I assumed it was fan art. I'm like, I know the quality of stuff in the MCU is kind of falling off, but absolutely no way they would make that mode out. No way. That the lad where I listened to Blinding Lights once, I thought he was educated. You need to get rid of Ezra Miller. I have no idea what DC is doing. I don't know why they haven't canceled that Flash movie. I'm guessing it was too much money for them to cancel. I'm gonna play as Batgirl for the cake. Same. Well, I think of Kate Bishop's face. It's nice. Who wins, Icarus or Homelander? I'm gonna go Icarus. Homelander showed that he's not used. Homelander showed in the later episodes of The Boys that if you have someone that can match him in strength and everything, he doesn't really know what to do because he's not used to fighting anyone that's a peer. So I think Icarus, with his superior experience, would handle Homelander. What's the worst project of Phase 4? Definitely Black Widow. Which we actually see gameplay problem like they did with Batgirl. Yeah, I'm hoping that they eventually do at least if they're just going to do that first mission, that first 60 minutes, just do one for every character. They already did it, Reduce Eternals. There was really like 12. No, I'm saying in the movie they definitely had too many characters, bro. There were way too many characters in the Eternals. Like it just didn't work for the movie because most of the characters just contribute nothing. Like Kamal's character, Kamal Nanjiani, his character didn't even end up in the third act. Like he came in for comic relief, but the only funny thing about him was his assistant, and then he just bails out in the third act before and doesn't even show up again for the rest of the movie. Like, why was he even in it? My favorite Phase 4 show was What If. Icarus and Makari carried. Oh, facts, especially Makari. Isn't that from the Lazarus Pit for Red Hood? Yep, Red Hood got his got some Lazarus Pit upgrades after he got brought back to life. Eternals will probably end up on Disney Plus. Pretty sure it's on right now. Homelander has no hands, like at all. Yeah, like literally he can't fight. Because in his world, no one so far, until he ran into Soldier Boy, and everyone like no one could fight him. Like he was just a god among men. You're gonna be here a long time. We ain't gonna be there that long. At 1:30, I'm dropping that Gotham Knights gameplay video, and we out. As soon as 1:30 hits, we out. We out here. Combat for Black Widow is fire. One of the dead Captain Cheeks on this game. Yeah, the problem with Black Widow was like it had really good production value. The actors did a good job. The writing was just awful. It was so bad. Gotham Knights, Avengers. Let's wait until the game comes out. Eternals need a better director. Maybe. I mean, she's a good director. The problem is maybe they need a director that was accustomed to making blockbuster movies. I think that was part of the issue. Like they got a talented director who had no credits in terms of making big budget movies, and making a big budget Marvel movie, knowing how to handle direction from, you know, Kevin Feige and everybody, and knowing how to handle all that. That's a different skill set. You can't just take an indie director and hope that they can handle a $300 million movie. What did I think of Falcon and Winter Soldier? Mid. It definitely had some strong points, but I thought some of the writing was pretty cringe, and the whole Flag Smasher thing. I didn't like them as villains. I don't think they did a good job of developing them. But it wasn't as bad as I was potentially expecting. It wasn't as bad as Hawkeye, not nearly. Compared to Hawkeye, Falcon and Winter Soldier's Infinity War. They ruined Taskmaster flats. That like button's really good making of. It is. We cracked over 100. Director did documentaries. Chloe Zhao. I know I think the movie she was most known for was a documentary. I'm not sure. I know she got like an Oscar nod or something. But it was very much not a $300 million movie that she was known for. Watching Homelander run away from the fight was so sweet. Yo, I was cheering during that part. Only like John Walker. Yeah, John Walker, I thought they handled him pretty well. I just thought it was weird. Like they brought in Zemo, and he was interesting, but they tried to make him kind of funny and cool. And then they had this whole subplot with they had the whole thing with the Flag Smasher, but then you also had Sharon and her whole thing. It was like they didn't really quite have a strong enough villain to bring it all together. Who's my Wolverine fan cast? Shia LaBeouf all day. What's Maeve's power? She's basically Wonder Woman. She's basically the boys' version of Wonder Woman. She just has super strength and invulnerability. Am I copying that Miami Vice Iron Man skin? Not at all. What I think of Shang-Chi? I thought it was solid. I thought they had one of the better villains in the entire MCU. I thought Shang-Chi was kind of a side character in his own movie. I thought the comic relief didn't work at all, and I thought it dragged in the middle. And the third act, I didn't wasn't quite into the whole CGI dragon fight, but didn't quite stick the landing for me. But the martial arts was really good, and I thought it was okay as a pretty solid as an origin movie, one of the better ones. When will they reveal Winter Soldier? That's what we're waiting. Thought she could fight Homelander. Not really. Not without help. How do I feel about GJ6? We'll see in 10 years whenever it finally comes out. The Dancing Demons is what inspired the Morbius dance. It probably did. Is that guy who played Abomination Hulk 2008 still playing an Abomination? Because he's in She-Hulk. Yep, he plays Abomination in She-Hulk. Why did the sound just go, I have no idea. What did I think of Moon Knight? I thought some parts of Moon Knight were pretty good. Once again, the problem with a lot of those MCU shows was that they didn't quite stick the landing. Like they were just inconsistent. You know, they started out really good or okay, and then they kind of just fell apart. The dragon fight gave you DVs. Bro, Shang-Chi literally comes in flying doing a Kamehameha. It looked like it gave me Dragon Ball Evolution vibes. I was like, what is this? I wanted Shang-Chi to be like more focused on a little more grounded, a little more focused on martial arts, and Marvel just marveled itself in the end. Disney Plus show villains have been extremely underwhelming. 100%. 100%. About to shove Ironheart down our throats. Oh man, definitely. That show's definitely looking mid. Unless they bring in Iron Man as AI Tony Stark. Defend us with me. Hey, Precision just became a defender. Defenders welcome Precision. Thank you for supporting the channel, my friend. He will get access to those cool badges, those emotes, early access, and member exclusive content. And most importantly, we can let him into the Discord. We also have gaming sessions, members only, where we just get together, chat, play games. Usually do that over the weekend. We have fun. Thank you for that renewal. ! Join if you want to become like Precision. Be one of the cool kids. What's up, Luis? What it do? Shang-Chi telling his backstory just to be interrupted by a dumb joke was terrible. What's my movie theater snack? Oh yeah, we did this poll, which was a bit divisive. I mean, most people thought it was popcorn. That was their go-to snack. So here's the deal. Pretzel bites, in my opinion, the best snack. I love pretzel bites. It's everything it takes what's good about nachos and just turns them up a notch. Love me some pretzel bites. Problem is, the theater that I go to, really bad with pretzel bites. Pretzel bites are only good if you get a large quantity of pretzel bites. But at the theater that I go to, they have in-theater dining, but their pretzel bites are like really small and they're like $7. So I never get them. But if I go all the way to AMC, you get a really big tray of pretzel bites and they go crazy. Obviously, the best snack is bringing in food from outside the theater, but strictly inside of the theater, I gotta go, if I can't have access to my pretzel bites, I gotta go large popcorn with butter with peanut M&Ms. And then I just pour the peanut M&Ms into the popcorn, mix it up around, and you got the perfect mix of salty and sweet. Carries you through the whole movie. It's legit. Also, you could obviously go if you have a nice theater like I go to. They also have real food. You know, they have burgers, they have chicken wings and ribs and mac and cheese. But strictly snacks, I do like the value of the large popcorn with the melted butter. But pretzel bites are the best, hands down. Hulk Destruction 2 for PS5 is heavily needed. Agreed. 100% sure that Wong is the Avengers leader and the mastermind in the background. That might be what this is leading up to. Hey, they got ribs? Yeah, my theater actually has ribs. You can get mac and cheese and ribs at my local theater. It's crazy. And they'll deliver it right to your seat. They got pizza, they got like actual nachos with like chicken and tomatoes and everything. They got sliders. They got coconut shrimp. My theater is legit. Twizzlers are a top 3 worst candy in Pennant. Come on now. Twizzlers are legit. Come on now. Twizzlers are not one of the worst candies. Stop the cap right now. Twizzlers are amazing. Stop it. Stop it. Blog is not out yet. We're still waiting. It's 12:48 my time right now. So we're waiting until 1 o'clock. Like popcorn is very simple. Every movie theater always runs out of good food, so you're left with popcorn. You checking out Dragon Ball Superhero? I might. Actually, yeah, I'm definitely going to check it out. I don't know if I'm going to go to the theater to see it though. You watch the first word table. Iron Man has different move with him shooting a lot of rockets on his outer shoulders as a heroic. Back when we thought they would add new moves. Welcome, James. By the way. You never heard of a theater having this much food? Your theater's dog order? It must be. Yeah, my theater. You need to start. See, when I go to the movie theater, I only go to theaters that have in theater dining. Appreciate the sub, Tyson Mike. Welcome to our gang. Tyson Mike, I see you. Your secret is safe with me. We got a celebrity here. Yeah, like the theater I go to, my local theater, it's got a bar downstairs. So they'll deliver you alcohol if you want that. They got real food on the menu. You know, they have beignets. They have not only can you get ice cream, but you can get beignets on the dessert menu. They serve steak and wine. It's kind of expensive though. Sure, yeah, mine. I think mine. I'm not sure if mine has steak, but it definitely has wine. Raisinets are the best movie theater snack. Cap. Sad Parker makes you feel sick for no reason. Oh, that sucks. Because it's amazing. What do I think about Midnight Suns and it being an XCOM game? Like I said before, Midnight Suns being a turn-based strategy game was definitely disappointing when I first read it. I'm definitely willing to give it a try, but I mean, now it's delayed, so do I have to wait for a while? So what's the subscriber icon now? What you mean? Seriously, things are starting to get... Man, Ironheart would be added to the game. Haven't seen Prey, but I thought it might be possible that Ironheart could be added as an echo. I'm blowing your mind with all this theater stuff. Like you're living a lie. Yeah, but you need to get out. You need to expand your horizons. I pull up to the theater, press one button, someone comes over to my seat, asks me what my order is. Yeah, in the past I had straight up ordered ribs, mac and cheese, and I had beignets for dessert and a milkshake. It's legit. They even have sweet potato fries. You can sub out your French fries for sweet potato fries. It's legit. Imagine huge malls that have entire ice skating rinks and movie theaters in them. And it's not even crazy. It's just a theater. It's just a theater just by itself. It's not even inside of a mall. And I've been to fancier theaters. This one is kind of, the area it's in is like borderline hood, but nice. It's like hood rich. It's like a hood rich area, you know? It's a couple steps above ghetto, but it has a pretty nice theater. You want a different theater now? F your old theater. Best movie go to is probably Clown Forever. Same. Guess we're all moving to Philly. We have that in Texas called Studio Movie Grill. Yep, Studio Movie Grill. If you look around, there's Studio Movie Grill is one. They have a couple of different brands of chain movie theaters that have in-theater dining. Definitely check them out. Definitely check and see if they have them in your area. Why you keep hearing Wolverine might be in? You don't fit? He definitely fits, but people just want Wolverine, and they haven't completely ruled out adding mutants to the game. Plus, since they love to match up with the MCU, since the MCU is going to be pushing mutants soon, that could be opportunity for them if Avengers is still around. Yeah. They have these in Colorado too. Need a subscription service to go to Sadot movie theater. You funny you say that. They actually do. You don't need it, but they do have a subscription service at my movie theater. if you want additional memberships and perk benefits, they actually do have that. Are you sure it ain't a buffet? I'm positive. It is a movie theater. It's a legit movie theater, but it's pretty nice. Like, it used to be garbage. Like, they tore this down and opened up this new theater, and I went in. You go in, you have the box office, then you have the computer, the kiosk, so you can pick up your digital tickets, and then you go in through like the lobby area. They got a couple big TVs set up so you can watch sports, and there's a bar right there. So if you just want to hang out, watch the game, any of the games on, baseball, basketball, football, you just pull up, get a drink at the bar, just hang out. Then the theaters are upstairs. You go in, they got in-theater dining, nice menus, get everything brought to you. It's legit. Only way I go to theaters now. What do I think of Miss Marvel's face? Why do you keep asking about character faces? They're okay. they look like okay faces. Miss Marvel is adorable. I want to protect her. We have an SMG and GA2. AMC does food service there. Unfortunately, the AMC near me does not do the food service thing yet. I don't know what they're waiting for, but they definitely should, because they have really nice seats. But I don't rock with them because they don't have the in-theater dining. I am spoiled. You're right. That's why I don't go to AMC. They have better pretzel bites. They have better seats, but they don't have in-theater dining. If I'm going to a movie theater, I want to be able to press a button and have steak delivered to my seat. I don't care. If I want wine and a burger, I want it delivered to my seat while I'm watching the latest MCU movie. That sounds like a mobile game. I hear that a lot, but mobile games have come a long way. That's barely an insult these days. Mobile games actually look really good, depending on the game. What do I think of Isotap Toy's face? Creepy, very creepy. He has a full bar and massage chair. Yeah, that's the AMC, but they don't have the in-theater dining at mine. Like, they gotta have it. Has the blog dropped? We're still waiting for it. I mean, I know what's on it, but I have a good feeling. I have a good idea of what's on it, but we're just actually waiting for it. We got 4 minutes left until 1 o'clock. I think the most interesting Disney Plus show as a film minor is Assembled. Seeing the process, whether I like the show or not, intrigues you. Interesting. You ever heard him delivering food at theater? How does everyone not go to these type of theaters, bro? I would never go to a movie theater if it didn't have in-theater dining. What have y'all been doing? What have you been doing? Lucky Ray. Why have you? What dog water theaters have you been going to all this time? AMC food you have to take out a load to buy. That is true. Do you play Future Revolutions? Not at all. But I think of Laajune's face. I love Toxic Laajune. It's my favorite Laajune face. How do you get Jane Foster higher power level? Exclamation mark level up in the chat shows you how to get all your characters leveled up nice and fast. Exclamation mark level up. After hearing all this, you're not going back to the old one. You do junkies. What's to do about nothing again? We'll see. Can you drop what's on it in my membership Discord? I could, but it's pretty much what I've talked about before. I know what's I say I know what it could be. I haven't actually seen it, obviously, but I know what it could be. We know it's going to be cloning labs, and we know it's the rest of the content we're working on. So thanks to Miller, we know all the stuff that they're working on. We know they're working on Bucky. We know they're working on She-Hulk. We know they're working on Patrol Mode, and we know they're working on Join in Progress. So the blog isn't really a mystery. We're just waiting for it to actually drop so we can put a time frame around some of this stuff. We also, of course, know they're working on Ultron as another villain. So we're just essentially waiting for all of this. You sneaking Five Guys? That's wrong. See, as someone who used to work at a movie theater, I learned the other side of it. I understand from a customer perspective, you hate how expensive snacks are at the movie theaters. But from a theater perspective, the reason why they have to charge so much for food is because they wouldn't make any money otherwise. Because the studios are basically robbing the theaters blind. They get a very little percentage cut of the box office gross. That's why they have to compensate by upcharging you for all the food and stuff, and why they also push memberships on top of that, because they have to make up for all the revenue that they're not getting from the actual movies. So 1 minute left until 1, and at 1 o'clock I'll refresh and we'll check and see if they posted anything yet. We think about Vision having his phasing ability. I mean, that's pretty much the only way they could do it. His phasing ability would have to be his parry or his intrinsic. And then, yeah, the more you use it, the more it drains your intrinsic. All right, it's 1 o'clock, so let me refresh. And we still got nothing. Last thing they posted was the summer skin thing 2 hours ago. And Nick hasn't posted anything new either. So still nothing from Avengers. Wonder if the theater change could start a corporate union. Dealt with that. Studios are making less money on the movies with the new deal, as they should. Is he coming today? Definitely not. Don't worry about it, Cecilia. Think we'll be able to play as Batman at the end of Gotham Knights? No. They said that they said that Batman is definitely dead. Maybe they do a DLC in the future where you get to play as Batman, but the creative director said Batman is definitely dead. You will only be able to play through the story as the 4 main heroes. Any MCU skins? None. Just the 3rd summer skin, which is Iron Man. Crickets indeed. You think you'll be able to play as Batman at the end of Gotham Knights? You are not correct. You will be able to play as Batman. You'll be able to play as Batgirl. You'll be able to play as Red Hood. You'll be able to play as Robin. You'll be able to play as Nightwing. You will not be able to play as any other character. Stardust is convinced Ant-Man and Wasp won't be in Avengers. I mean, it would definitely make sense for them to drop because they are they were in the data mine files and they have movies coming out next year. Summer skins are mid. Nightwing Fortnite glider. Surprised that they mentioned Azrael in the Gotham Knights lore. Question is, what ability is Avenger going to have? Same as he has in the comics. Laser vision, lasers, phasing, flying, super strength. It's Morbin time. What Avengers drops of fire? You taking a break? Are they bringing a Huntress or Catwoman or any of the other Bat family over the years? I still don't know if they're going to do any DLCs. I'll have to. I keep forgetting to ask the creative director, but they have not said anything about DLCs yet. Am I playing multiverses? Definitely. I'm thinking of doing a members only multiverses stream, but we're definitely going to be playing some more multiverses next week. Because I think there's I think season 1 is dropping. There are no DLCs coming today. I'll clarify it. If you're expecting a DLC to drop today out of nowhere, it's not happening. That's not how Avengers does things. More often than not, they delay things, but when they drop a DLC, there's always promotion and lead up to it. They don't just drop DLCs out of nowhere. This is more dead service than live service. True. What do you miss? Nothing yet. What's my favorite Iron Man movie? Iron Man 1. the only good one. That we trying to play? Oh, for sure. We're all in on multiverses. We're going to be doing a lot of multiverses stuff going forward. Didn't know Red Hood could spirit hop around the city. Yep, they showed that for the first time. They showed that a couple months ago in the gameplay demo with Red Hood and Nightwing, and it had mixed reactions. Some people didn't like it. Some people thought it was cool. And then in the trailer they dropped today, they showed in addition to the hopping, he could essentially fire a Kamehameha at enemies that bounce, and the energy just bounces through all the enemies. It's pretty cool. Iron Man mid 3. There might be any meeting right now talk about it. Is Embracer taking over fully by the end of this month? Or probably next month. But they said at the latest September. So sometime in September, we should definitely know what's going on with the Embracer group. Still refreshing Avengers just in case they drop something. But so far, nothing for Marvel's Avengers. Doesn't look like they're dropping anything. Unless they're waiting around until 2, but which I'm not going to. So we'll hang out for a little bit. I'll hang out till like 1:30, and then we'll be out. Iron Peak 2, Iron Peak 3. Get the likes up. Agreed. Multiverse crossplay, so you could get clapped across all platforms. Cap. Any insider notes from the Embracer group? I don't know anything from inside the Embracer group. I know how they generally operate. I know there are reasons to be. I know that in terms of the Embracer group, as soon as I guarantee you guys, as soon as the blog goes live, I will post it right here. But right now, we're still waiting for it. There are reasons to be optimistic about the Embracer thing and reasons to be pessimistic. What's up, Derek Anderson? The Embracer group is beyond hood rich. they're wealthy. They are wealthy indeed. So on the one hand, it's you could be concerned that the Embracer Group has not mentioned Marvel's Avengers at all, except for the first night during the live stream when someone asked if Avengers was, basically done, and they said they intended to bring it over with all the other IPs. But the fact that they're only talking about Tomb Raider and Legacy of Kain basically, and not even mentioning licensed properties, could be a bad sign that they, at the very least, don't have that much faith in Avengers. Like when they took over the company that makes Star Trek Online, they immediately announced it. They had a whole press release about it, about how they were going to improve it. And we have not heard anything about that for Avengers. For Marvel's Avengers, Embracer Group basically just had that one live stream where they said, yeah, assuming, nothing happens, with the other partners, basically Disney, Marvel Games, they expected to be coming over with all the other IPs. They haven't expressed really any public confidence at all. That could be, now, to play devil's advocate, that could be because they are being very careful, because Marvel is notoriously very difficult to work with. So they could be, getting ready to do some negotiations. Maybe they want to renegotiate aspects of the Marvel deal. I'm sure there's definitely stuff they would want to add to it. Like, for example, they mentioned that there are things that they don't have access to in terms of skins. I would assume Embracer would want to negotiate that to make sure they have that. I know when Square made that initial Marvel deal, they didn't have access to X-Men characters. But now that Disney owns that, maybe you put that in the new Marvel deal. So there's a lot of moving parts. But definitely is not clear exactly what the Embracer thing is with Crystal Dynamics yet in terms of Avengers. Hopefully once everything closes in September, we should get some more clarity. But so far, it is a bit concerning that they have not talked publicly much about Avengers. But if they were committed, then that would be great, because then, they would bring in a lot of funding and we'd see a pretty significant overhaul to Avengers going forward. But right now, we're just waiting. We just don't know. But yeah, once the deal's done, they're definitely going to have to change all the Square Enix stuff, because once everything's finalized, this game will no longer be under Square. So yeah, they got to change all of the stuff. I have not watched I Am Groot yet. No. Y'all sleep on Iron Man 2? Not really. It's not. It's okay, but yeah, it's not the best. Most likely, Embracer gearing up for a contract restructuring negotiations talk. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's why I'm like, it's best to kind of just wait until everything gets finalized, because I do know from everything I've heard from insiders, Marvel Games is very, very difficult to work with. How can I release the blog? I have no idea what was going on with the blog, but if it doesn't drop this week, then they definitely can't use the whole early August thing as an excuse, because next week will be into mid-August. So if the blog doesn't drop in the next couple of days, then we can assume something happened behind the scenes, and all the content got deleted. Haven't played Tomb Raider in years. Same. So year 2 would be a little bit from year 1. We down bad right now. Indeed. Really only skins in Fortnite. Avengers has to have voice actors and gameplay and all that. True. But even when it comes to skins, that's what's so confusing about Avengers. Even skins, they have a hard time getting. Like, they dropped Spider-Man, but they apparently don't have access to the Toby skin, the Andrew skin. They don't have 2099. They don't have the symbiote. They don't have any. They didn't have any of the No Way Home stuff. Like they made Jane Foster to tie her into the MCU, and then they don't have an MCU Jane Foster skin. It's weird. Daily Bugle's getting an update. You lean toward us being screwed since they haven't mentioned the game at all. Could be. It literally could be. They could. The Embracer Group could just be like, "Nah, we're out on Avengers," or they could just be just keeping it cool because of the whole Marvel game situation. You're seeing that the Punisher is coming to the MCU. Yeah, I've heard since they're bringing back Daredevil officially. I've heard that they're going to bring back Punisher. They made a spoil fast one release She-Hulk. You wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they should. Like, that's the thing. Miller initially said She-Hulk was next. People assumed She-Hulk was next, and then the devs start saying, "Well, you don't know what you're talking about," And then Miller heard from a source at Crystal Dynamics that they pivoted earlier in the year and are doing Winter Soldier next. So, okay. Do I like Luke Cage? Yeah, he's cool. Sweet Christmas. Just waiting on somebody to bring us that Marvel MMO Daybreak was bugging. Yeah, maybe 10 years from now, someone will try it. We should hear some stuff in September for D3 because we still don't know what the Skydance Media Marvel game is. But yeah, someone eventually should try to make a Marvel MMO game. We know we're getting 2 single player Marvel games from EA. The Skydance Media is another single player game, but it might be Fantastic Four. And then of course we have Spider-Man 2, we have Wolverine, then eventually Midnight Suns. But so far I haven't heard anything about any new MMOs. You love a Punisher game? Sure. What's up, Perfectionist? How you doing? Square might have bent themselves over the barrel to get the contract to start Avengers initially. Remember, Marvel movies are still only gaining steam when the contract supposedly be finalized. So yeah, so the game was in development, started development in 2015. That's when they initially started. So the MCU was pretty big at the time, and we know Square Enix loves to save some money. Ghost Rider game, I'd play that. Spider-Man 3. They played it again and decided to move away from Winter Soldier. Instead, add the Shield janitor. You think Spider-Man 2 will have co-op? They have confirmed Spider-Man 2 is single player, no co-op. You hope She-Hulk comes next week? I would adjust my hopes accordingly. When it comes to Avengers, you should hope a lot less. I can definitely tell you ain't happening. You had an idea for Winter Soldier's heroics? What would be cool to have for him? Based on other games, he should definitely have more weaponry involved with his heroics. I like the idea of him having additional weapons, like a rocket launcher, maybe some grenades. He can have some additional weapons shoot out of his arm. I would like for him to have for support, he can maybe have just like some kind of power up out of his arm. General support. Some healing, some armor. Why can't November come faster? You want God of War Ragnarok? I'm more waiting for Gotham Knights and Hogwarts Legacy. Those are my 2 most hyped games. Bus almost missed you. Almost. Miles Morales to the Avengers game? Nah, ain't happening. Love that they made Venom a playable character. Spider-Man 2 instead of him being a villain. That'd be cool. Like he's going to play like Hawkeye, but with his assault rifle. And no sword, obviously. Because he's definitely going to have melee. Utilizing his arm. Maybe the knife. Callisto Protocol. It looks okay. I thought it was funny that a bunch of the new games coming up look just like Callisto Protocol. It's like everyone just suddenly got super into Dead Space. I was like, yeah, let's make that. Fanverse now, as it's free. It's free forever. Multiverses is a free game. Forever. Definitely pick it up. I'm loving it. We don't want boring generic support abilities. True. Do you think we'll ever get an MCU Hulk film? Depends on when Disney can get the full rights. Does it good on TV Wednesday? I mean, TV's not where it's at. You gotta get all this. You gotta watch the streaming stuff. You gotta watch anime. Don't be bound by a TV schedule. I have plenty of. My problem is that I have too much good stuff to watch, and I don't have the time. Am I going to take Melee? I'm definitely doing Range Winter Soldier for sure. Thought they announced a Warbreaker Hawk film? Nah, they did not officially announce it. They already showed the Phase 5, and we saw the Phase 6 lineup. No Hawk film. What do you think are the best perks for Arya? Or are they good? I don't know anything for Arya. I haven't even played her or unlocked her. I'm not familiar with all the perks for different characters. I think the only character that I unlocked all the best perks for were Superman. Mainly people are using the ice break, that ice break perk. That's the comp perk right now. That ice break. So I pretty much have an ice build. Merch? You want some merch? Definitely go cop some of this merch. Exclamation mark merch. Get yourself some of that awesome merch. Code Sadot for 10% off. Multiverse is too fun. Yeah, I love that game. What stop Avengers from making the Andrew and Toby skins? I'm assuming Sony. Nick said there are certain skins that they don't have access to, which is a legal thing, which means either Marvel didn't give the permission or someone else. And since the Toby and Andrew skins would fall under Sony, that would be Sony. Have I watched Harley Quinn season 3? Yep, I've been watching all the episodes. They debuted with I think like 3 episodes. Love that show. Definitely check it out if you haven't already. It's very funny. Been waiting for the Batman Ninja skin this whole time. Hawk is at peace in this universe and people are upset. Yeah, because it's boring. No one wants to see Hawk dabbing and drinking wine. We want to see Hawk smashing. No one wants to see this. No one wants to see Hawk in Hawaiian shirts getting clapped by She-Hulk. Just hope they don't make She-Hulk outshine Hawk too much. I mean, they did that in the trailer already. In the trailer, she's literally better than him at everything. Already. Am I going to watch Iron Groot? I might as well. Hawk is known for me. Peaceful, exactly. We'll see Hawk smashing down. Only casual Avenger would go there. Hawk got soft like Sherman. Facts. What is Hawk? Exactly. What is Hawk? MCU Hawk is down tremendous. That's not even Hawk. That's just Bruce. It's not even Hawk right now. He's Bruce. Even watching Sandman, I'm watching it. I'm like more than halfway through. It's pretty good. I was worried about how someone would adapt those graphic novels because they're really, really good, but really, really out there. But mostly they've done a good job. I don't like how they handled Lucifer, Morningstar, in the show, but otherwise, I'm enjoying it so far. She-Hulk fine AF. She could definitely get it. Down tremendous. What kind of clapping? Holy. She-Hulk literally does the thunderclap in the trailer and knocks Hulk out with it. Can't wait to see She-Hulk on the dating app. Y'all down super bad. McLovin. MC going woke, been woke. Have I seen Riri Williams armor? Yep. I saw her armor in Wakanda Forever, and I saw her armor in her show. Not impressed so far. Watch I Am Groot was very short. Wish it was longer. Yeah, that didn't seem like something that would be, a big investment. I'll check it out after I'm done with Sandman and Better Call Saul. Crystal downtime dynamics. Make it needs to be shorter. Crystal dynamics, crystal delay dynamics. Why they make Hawk so soft, bro? I mean, gotta make She-Hulk look as tough as possible. Don't want big scary Hawk taking any shine. They about to give She-Hulk the thunderclap when she's added to Avengers. First thunderclap since 2008 She-Hulk uses it on Hawk. Nothing wrong with clapping green cheeks. Holy. Playing Avengers characters look silly running around in swimsuits in your opinion. I mean, yeah. I mean, they look silly. To be fair, they look silly in a lot of the costumes they added to the game. Hawkeye looks silly in his Miami Vice outfit. Everyone looks silly in their Gamma outfits. Thor looks silly in his poop armor. Just giving the people what they want. You tried playing Spider-Man Avengers today and it sucked. I enjoy Spider-Man Avengers. Some people don't like the drone, having to use the drone, but his combat for me is pretty fluid. I like just jumping in, letting my heroics fly over the place, doing 100 takedowns. It's cool. Doesn't Hawk have a movie coming out soon? He does not. Is She-Hulk out next? It's next week should be out. The 17th. She-Hulk is supposed to be dropping. What's up, Two Money? Yep, next week we'll get to see She-Hulk. We'll see what they're doing. I'm pretty much just watching She-Hulk for Daredevil and Wong appearances because I don't think the show's gonna be good. Hope Netflix doesn't act Sandman after the season. I think they're going to add another season. Spider-Man feels so slow. Feels fast to me. The good old Thor poop armor. Do I know when Corrupted Vibranium will come back? It'll be a while. We're at the top of the rotation, so all the stuff rotates every 2 weeks. Multiverse is straight fire? Yes, indeed. So we just had Cosmic Threat. We're on Tachyon Anomaly. So then we still got the Ruskaya protocols and Red Room Takeover before we get to Corrupted Vibranium. So once we get through the Widow events, we'll get back to Corrupted Vibranium. So you're looking at least a month until Corrupted Vibranium. Yeah. Also only watching Daredevil 2 in the Mighty Thickness. She ain't even make it thick enough. That's the other thing. She ain't even that thick. This is disappointing. I'm disappointed all around. Got a nice showing a deep dive into the open world. Thought Red Room was the last event. Nope. Last event was the Cosmic Threat. That was with the Omega level threat gear. Subscribe Preach. You did not miss the blog. If we're not reading it, it ain't here. Looks like we gotta come back tomorrow. JC Cook, appreciate that set. What you do, our gang? You already know, face down. Y'all down horrifically. TD really not trying to drop the ball. They're waiting for the last possible minute. Have I watched Slasher? Never heard of it. It's on Netflix. I might check it out. I predict the GTA 6 will come out either 2025 or 6. The other day, another L. My favorite Ant-Man movie, the first one. Is Avengers becoming open world? Nope. Same world. Same game. But they are supposedly adding patrol mode. But it is still very much the Avengers game. But they'll never punish you too much in the MCU if he does come. Netflix Punisher was so good. Yeah, I'm skeptical of just how Disney is going to be handling some of these characters compared to the Netflix show. Am I streaming the showcase tomorrow for Gotham Knight? It's Gotham Knight, right? What time is it? Let me see. Because we gotta do Avengers Reset tomorrow. I haven't seen anything new. What showcase is tomorrow? When does the deadlock happen? As soon as they release it. We're technically still in early August. So we got today. Well, today doesn't look like it's coming. We still got tomorrow and Friday. It's an IGN showcase. All right, I'll check it out. All right, guys, appreciate you. Looks like no Avengers blog today, but if something happens, I'll be right back on. I'm Sadot the Gamer, signing out.